host, Rose.
I'm your co-host, Shay,
Hey.
like the butter.
And today we are welcoming special guest, the Skin Alchemist. Welcome.
How you doing?
Good. She's the owner of Unstoppable Aesthetics, located here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And the name of our episode today is Beyond Skin Deep.
Great title.
Yes. Very fitting for what she does.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
29-year Army veteran,
Yeah.
published author, motivational speaker,
Okay.
mental health professional, skincare product owner, and cancer survivor a few times.
Oh, wow.
And I now do holistic aesthetics.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
I can't wait to get into that.
A true Jane of all trades, let me tell you.
The list is long.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't start that. We already knew the list was going to be that way. I just didn't think it was going to take this long to get there.
It never takes too long. I think everything happens
For a
in its
reason.
time.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. I believe that.
Yeah.
I do.
So
I do.
before we get more into her story, as you know, we always dedicate our episode to our guest, or dedicate our mocktail to our guest. So what do we have today, Shay?
Today we have a Mocktini, so we are calling her Go-Getter?
Glow Getter.
Glow-Getter. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh
We're
my God! I
calling
didn't know it
her-
was for the. Oh my God! It's for
We're calling her Glow-Getter. Very fitting for our guest. So because of the skin and the spa and the aesthetics, of course you want to relax. And so what I did was I did cucumber and mint muddled with some syrup. And then we topped it off with some lime soda. Okay.
It sounds
So I
good.
hope you
It
enjoy it. Of
smells
course,
amazing.
we always have a drink for our producer.
Reggie.
I'm actually not handing it this time if you want to grab that one on the end. Sorry. He knows we love
Now,
him.
for all of our people that have to have alcohol in it, what would you recommend?
Definitely a vodka, Kettle One,
Oof,
1,000%.
Kettle One.
Kettle
Woo.
One,
Kettle
my favorite.
See?
My favorite.
There you go.
Chilled
Oh my
on ice.
Absolutely.
Straight. No chaser.
Oh, that's
Absolutely.
so
So-
you strong.
We are going to cheers to that. Of course, you got to put all the mint, all the cucumber in
That's
there.
right. That's
Cheers
right. Ching, 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 ching,
to a
ching.
great episode.
Beautiful episode.
Mm. Mm.
I like a good
That's
texture
actually
drink.
good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I was a little
Thank you.
afraid of the cucumber because of the smell. I'm
Yeah.
very like smell and touch.
You
texture.
are. I keep Rose in mind because there's a lot of people out there that are kind of a little like, I'm scared to try that.
Yeah.
And so for the people that are scared to try, Rose approves. So it's a good.
Yes, it's
What do
very
you think,
good,
Mrs.
y'all.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very
thank
good.
you.
So y'all know the deal. If you need to put us on pause so you can make your mocktail cocktail, go ahead and do that and then come on back.
Yes.
Mm.
And the martini is giving Devil Wears Prada.
Yes. So our outfits of the day are inspired by Devil Wears Prada. So that's why we are extra. I mean, we're always fabulous, but we're extra, extra fabulous now.
Nothing wrong with doing that on a Tuesday.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Have
Because
to.
every day needs to be celebrated.
Yeah, there's no
Yes.
excuse as
Yes.
to why you should dress
Absolutely.
nice. So I
Absolutely.
love it. And you look
Absolutely.
beautiful.
Y'all look chef.
You look beautiful.
What
Let
my
me see
grandson
now.
does.
Yes.
No,
Wow.
yours, honey. Yours.
Wow.
I wish I could. I can't do that no more.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
you're doing facials and
Facials.
stuff.
Mhm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So 29 years.
Yeah,
in the
29 years, 6
military.
months, 13 days.
Oh, you weren't counting. Not at all. Wow. So what made you do a day over 20? Because after 20, I was done.
My daughter, right, paying off that college tuition
Oh.
from Syracuse. So, yes. And then I started thinking like, I got to 24 and I was like, okay, maybe it's time. But then cancer came.
Mm.
So cancer was like, it's time for you to now do some other things
Yeah.
besides being in the Army. So that's when I went into mental health
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and did that for about 10 years. And then God was like, it's time for you to do aesthetics.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I did the research where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do. and did that. And then as soon as I graduated, I went out on my own.
Absolutely.
And it's all she wrote after that.
Yeah.
All she wrote.
That's
Yeah.
impressive. As soon as you got out of school, you went straight on your own. I love that.
Because a lot of people are afraid.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you got to know what you want,
Mhm.
right? And you got to have a plan. So, not saying that everybody else doesn't do that. However, I just always trying to be very intentional. You know that from day one you met me. So, this time I'm able to, I know exactly what I want to do in this episode of my TV station.
I know,
Oh,
that's
I
right.
love that.
Yes, I do love that because you're the main character.
That's right.
And you get to choose.
That's right.
What happens. Absolutely.
That's right. That's right.
No, that's
So, yeah, I really thought about, hey, go into a med spa, go someplace else. But then God was like, I didn't take you from the army to be somebody else's boss, to
Right.
work for somebody else.
We've been
Yeah.
told what to do for many,
Right.
many years. So
Right.
being your own boss is
Right. And it's not the fact that, I can't take orders. It's
Yeah.
not that, because some people think, when people don't want to work for other people, it's because you need all the control. No, absolutely not. I know how to follow. However, there's just some other things that we earned that. We deserve that. So, yeah.
being in the military. You have to know how to follow. You have to know how to be a team player because it is, yeah.
Yeah.
You need your battle buddies. You need your colleagues, comrades, however you want to call it.
And what I've learned from all of that I learned how to be, I say a servant leader, right? How know when to follow, know when to take initiative, all that.
Yeah.
I think some of us, how can I say this? We need to pay attention to those lessons, right? See them as lessons and not as bad decisions or bad experiences, because when you time to transition into civilian world, it's going to show if you are a team player or not.
Okay.
Because you're not going to be able to work well with others in
Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
So speaking of that transition between the two, and you said, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to beauty school. What was that process like? Did you have people kind of like confused? Like, wait a minute, what was the doubts? What was the conversations like?
So I'm not going to say they were conversations. I'm not even going to put that in the atmosphere. Those were microaggressions.
Okay.
Right? Let's call things what they are.
Yeah.
Subliminal shade is microaggressions.
Okay.
Subliminal shade. I love that.
Yeah.
Because I got a lot of that too.
Right. I get it all my life.
They try to make you feel like there's no life after the army.
Right. You know, what about what you going to do, that little job or that little business? Those are all subliminal shades. Those are microaggressions.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with us. It has the projection from other people. Once we realize that, then we're okay. Does it take a long time for us to do that? Yes. We were just talking earlier about us accepting what we need to do, not accepting what we think other people think we need to do. So I was just very intentional.
Yeah.
It was challenging. Going to school in your 50s.
Oh, yeah. First of all, hello, 50s.
54.
I know, it didn't even
Your
register for a
skin.
second.
Your
look
skin, you have
absolutely
no
amazing.
pores.
Thank you.
No, seriously.
This is
Y'all
a lot of
can't
work.
see it, but she's got no pores.
It's a lot of work.
I know, right?
I have melasma. I have texture. This is a lot of work.
Yeah,
Well,
you
But
look
yes,
great.
thank you.
The work paid off.
Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you.
it looks
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And then eating right now,
Yeah.
you know. So it was challenging. It was challenging. But I just stayed focused. And it was cool. It was I had to learn some other lessons.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
A lot of other different lessons. Because that's different. Those lessons of being around women is different than us being in the army or in an institution around women.
Mm-hmm.
So that looked differently. However, what I have learned is that in life, we need to give people grace.
Yeah.
Right? Because we don't know. I say now it's a capacity issue. I think it's always been a capacity thing. However, I think it's more acceptable in society to say a capacity issue. I feel like you know what you need to do to be the best version of yourselves. And sometimes we don't. We need to seek that. And I continue, I just said, and I'm a student, my mom used to call it from Student 54, like a hippie, right? Social butterfly hippie, that I want to always continue to improve myself and be the best version of myself. And now what I'm realizing that sometimes a lot of people don't like that.
Yes.
They don't like that. Why are you doing that differently? Why you just don't do what everybody else do? I don't want to do what everybody else do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where, like, when we talk about competition and collaboration, I never thought about any kind of competition. Why I'm competing against you? I don't want nothing that you got.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want what I want.
Yeah.
Right. Even if it looks the same, I want that. She got the same dress and it's in a different color than I got. No, I don't want that
Yeah.
dress. I want
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
Because why? I don't want everybody to compare, and then I don't want anybody to put us against each other.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
how could? No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
And
So-
sadly, in this industry, I feel like a lot of that happens.
It does.
Mhm.
It does.
Especially in smaller towns.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I think that we need to all think globally, right? You should think globally as an entrepreneur. You should think globally of whatever you're trying to, your vision that your higher being gave you, right?
Absolutely.
So it shouldn't matter what else is around.
Mhm.
However, I call those intrusive thoughts,
Mm.
Yeah.
right? That come in and just totally destroy your energy,
Mhm.
you know? So there's a reason why the mind, the brain, and the gut are together, right? Because that's what controls a lot of things. So
Yeah.
just like in our skin, if
Mhm.
you're not eating right, if you're not drinking right, we're gonna tell.
We're gonna
Yeah.
People that know their craft are going to be able to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So those two are the most powerful thing. If the mind can make a woman think that she is pregnant with a chemical pregnancy, then I just don't think we give enough respect to our mind.
Yeah.
If you let it run with it, it's gonna be gone, and you're gonna be out here looking like fufu. Fufu. That's not attractive.
No. It's really not.
Not at all.
Was there something that brought you to aesthetics?
So when I was a kid, my mom, we used to call her Diva. So she was the prissy one, right?
Oh.
So I'm that one.
How
I'm the
many?
middle
How
child.
many brothers and sisters? Do
So
you
I have one brother and I have one sister. So my sister is older than me. She's a Supreme Court justice in Jamaica.
Oh.
Yeah, I have my own RBJ.
Yes.
My own RBJ. Right? And then my brother is in finance.
Okay.
So that's my baby brother. We're all just different, but
Yeah.
I always wanted to. That was
Be
the
like
only
your
part.
mom?
But that was the only part of the girl being a girl I really liked. Other than that, I played with Tonka trucks. I had a BMX bike, all that. I hung from trees because I grew up as a child in Savannah, Georgia.
Okay.
So when we moved from New York, we moved all over the place. We lived all over the world because my father was an aerospace engineer. So it was almost just like
All of
living
y'all are
out.
smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
All of y'all are
brilliant.
smart.
He was brilliant. He definitely was brilliant. And my mother was a registered nurse. So
Okay.
we lived everywhere. So I just wanted to I was always fascinated about skincare and about skin.
Mhm.
And then as getting bullied as a child, I really dived in like, well, I didn't have things such as, I didn't have acne as a kid. I just had uneven skin,
Mhm.
right? And then texture issues. Later down, knowing that would have been endometriosis when I was an older person.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that,
Yeah.
right? So I always was fascinated at, and then I just like to read.
So you read up on
yeah,
a lot
I read
of...
up on it. I was always into sciences when I was in school. So it just was, I knew I wanted to be in aesthetics.
Yeah.
Then when I got to school, no, not even when I got to school, I knew I didn't want to do no waxing. I didn't want to do no eyelashes.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically at this time, I've had 2 double retinal detachments on my eyes.
Oh my
So, and now I have glaucoma. So I knew I didn't want to do no eyelashes and spend 2 hours on trying to put eyelash in there when I could spend 2 hours and make you feel good and go to sleep. So that just wasn't my niche. I knew that. And then the experiences of hearing people's recommendations and their stories, their testimonies in waxing, I knew I didn't really want to do that. So with that being said, I was like, okay, we already knew he was going to do facials. The skin. And then me going through cancer, that really put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
Your skin, even now, I've been in remission now 6 years.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So I still see things every day that my skin is changing, constantly changing still. So I wanted to help that in the community, So just another difference of serving.
Yeah.
Served in
Absolutely.
institutions, served my country, served in mental health, and now in aesthetics,
And now
and put it all together.
Wow.
Absolutely.
I bet you were sitting in uniform like, what am I doing? I should be doing skincare.
I did. I
This is
did.
not my
Yeah.
passion.
I did.
Yeah.
Right. Because it got to a point that I was ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know when you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Just your body, everything starts to change. And then you realize that when you're constantly working on yourself, some things decisions that you made before then, they're not really sitting with you now in present time. So yeah, we were going in different spaces back in 2018. I medically retired in 2017. No, December 2017.
Wow.
So the military was different then. The world was different then.
Yeah. Which is crazy because it wasn't too long ago.
No, it wasn't.
And it's complete. I feel like
Totally
the world
changed.
Yeah.
Totally changed, like a 180.
Yeah.
Specifically in the military, specifically here in Fayetteville.
Specifically for Black women in the military.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, blessed assurance. So I knew that I was not going to be able to be the best leader that I was then at the next rank, right, which was 05, that I was not going to be able to do that. And it was just time to pivot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
And now that you are,
Yeah.
and you've pivoted and you're there.
I'm the hummingbird.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm where I'm supposed to be at.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So please, I'm so intrigued to know, how'd you get into the holistic side of things? It started to be a bandwagon until people realized how much they could learn about their bodies and themselves and heal themselves and figure out what it is that they need more of or less of. So please tell me.
Cancer.
Okay.
Cancer.
Yeah.
I knew when I went to aesthetic school, I went to specifically medical aesthetics,
Okay.
right, to do advanced modalities. I specifically made sure I was oncology certified. I was intentional about being holistic board certified practitioner.
Okay.
I knew that it was cancer. Cancer was like because I have friends that are still going through cancer now.
Yeah.
So I knew I was going to do that. And then to add in the wellness of your mental health, talking about your daily lifestyle, your diet, all that plays into your skin.
Yes.
So that's where I was supposed to be at. I already knew that.
Yeah.
I already knew that. Now, however, did I know how many was in that community? Did I know? No. Did I know how many support I would get for that? No. Did I know how to find people that does that? No, but I did.
Yeah.
So I have a great mentor. She's my girl. And it's different. It's different aesthetics than regular aesthetics, right? I also do apothecary, so I make my stuff. I make my mask. I make my enzymes. I have nothing but clean products in my treatment room. There's 3 different brands that I work with, but the main one is to finish my apothecary, and do it that way with herbs, burdock root. It's just, and I think too sometimes we don't realize we get out of school and then we get lazy. Right? So when we talk about, what kind of continuing education you want to do in aesthetics, I already knew that I wanted to go into holistics. So there's a whole gamut of other things to be on my game that I need to study about, right? It's just not only about skin. You need to know stuff on the cellular level. You need to know what that really looks like. Product ingredients. So how do synthetics and preservatives actually interact and probably a little bit decrease the efficacy of the active ingredient, right? So then when we get into waterless versus water, you got to read.
It's a science.
It's a science.
Yeah.
It's a science.
Yeah.
So instead of just looking at the symptoms, then you're really able to get to the root, and then we can correct everything else. So I figure we have to do that, because if you got people stressed out and they got hormonal acne, and they don't know that what they're eating is having a problem and it's causing the inflammation on your face, then we're never going to fix it. Or you're like one of these internet people. I love you to death, but everything on internet and on TikTok you can't put on your face.
Yeah.
That's very true.
That irks me when somebody on TikTok tries to give skin advice. I'm like, I'm sorry, are you licensed?
It's the new title, though.
Yes.
They're influencer.
Yeah.
They're meant to influence you to buy the thing that they are.
But you can't give
Absolutely.
advice on skincare if you're not
You're not
licensed.
supposed to.
It's-
1,000%.
it irks
I
me.
just
And
say
people
just
will trust
research.
them
They will. I
1,000.
just research.
over you who have gone to school. You've gotten your credentials. Like,
Yeah, and then
that
it
irks me.
also gives your client a false narrative when they come
Yes.
into your treatment
Absolutely.
room. Yeah, because they're expecting you to give them the TikTok skin.
Yeah.
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 I have a lot of people that come in and say I want glass skin. They're like, "Well, you have glass." No, I don't have glass skin. I have hydrated skin.
Uh-huh.
When you see a reflection on your forehead or on your skin, that is hydration. That is not, when it's shiny, that's probably oil, which is probably dehydration.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I know I'm different. I like to explain things. I have chemo brain fog. My short-term memory sometimes is out of order.
Mm-hmm.
It's disrespectful. So I just have to give it a pause, and then it comes on back, right?
Yeah.
So with that being said, I try to ensure I know what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
But we have a lot of people that still don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, so I try to ensure that I bring it down to the simplest terms. So then, and it relate it to something. Like, how do you feel when you wake up in the morning? Is your skin tight? Is it warm? You know, put it into adjectives and verbs that people can put in everyday life, that they can think about it. Like, oh, that is my skin. Because a lot of times people don't even know what their skin type is.
Yeah.
Don't even know.
Yeah.
And then we look on TikTok and their place tells normal to oily skin. That doesn't make sense.
That
Does that
doesn't
make
help.
sense to you?
It doesn't help. No.
But you've got oily skin, but it says normal to oily. So just think about how far that is.
Range, yeah.
The range that, you know. Then let's don't
Yeah.
really talk about people of color.
Oh God.
Let's
Yeah.
not do that. Okay, they have us totally brainwashed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. That we have to go back to teaching.
Mhm.
Yes.
Got to go back to teaching.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't have a problem doing that. You know, and then I'm not that one of those estheticians that want to take all your money. I'm not that esthetician that you can come and say, I want a chemical peel, not on my bed. No, I've never touched your face.
Nope.
I'm not going to do it, not
I
be
know
able to
that's
do it.
right.
And then we do it in threes.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to come out there and say, oh, I did this, I got a chemical peel and I didn't see nothing. Well, it only took one time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got 5 layers of skin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To have a series or a package.
Right. A
Yeah.
series
Yeah.
and package.
It's
people
like
think-
diet and workout.
Absolutely.
You can't just, work out and think that your diet isn't. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's so true.
So I'm just that one. I tell all my clients up front, that's why I do free consultations, period.
Uh-huh.
Right? Because if you're not really ready to, it's a mindset. It's a cultural mindset. If you're
Yes.
not ready to be healthy, there's no sense you coming over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same with my business.
is.
I'm like, it's a lifestyle
It's a
change.
lifestyle change.
It's a series of treatments you have to
That's
have.
right.
You're not going to come get one treatment and then be cruise ready or wedding ready.
No,
20 pounds down, 10 inches
absolutely.
smaller
Yep.
in one session.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
I've
Yeah.
actually lost some clients, some patrons.
yeah,
That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
That's
Yeah.
okay, because that wasn't God. They weren't meant for me from God, so it's
Absolutely.
okay.
Yeah.
You know, we don't judge in there, but however, that if your spirit ain't right, you might not get through the door.
She says things so
got you.
tactfully. I love
I
it.
love it. Yes. You kind of got
She's
to
like,
think
"This
twice.
way."
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So you mentioned some of your products. Do you sell it in store or
Yes.
do you sell it online?
Yes, so I have
as
it
well?
online and e-commerce, and I actually have it retail.
Okay,
in
we'll
my
make sure we
showroom.
drop her website on our description so you can go to her website and order her product, or just stop into her
Yeah,
spot.
just
and-
come
and-
get a consultation, so you know what you're exactly putting on your face.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, what is your favorite, or you would say, go-to treatment in your spa room? I know, right?
Okay, so I had to simplify. I simplified things too. So we get very anxious when we're on our phones or we're on our laptops or whatever. So when you give consumers too many options, that causes confusion.
Yeah.
So I learned that from very, very early on. I had all kinds of stuff on my plate. Well, I did. I'm still taking some things down, right?
Yeah.
And put them in different formats,
There-
right? So then it just transfers better as a conversion. The unstoppable signature facial. I only have I actually only have 5 facials.
Okay.
Right. So I have a Glow 2 facial system. Those are 3 of them. And then just a new client facial and an unstoppable facial. The unstoppable facial I like is probably going to be my favorite because I have everything in my treatment room I can use. I can use oxygen. I can use microdermabrasion. I can use hypodermabrasion. I can use anything on there to achieve your results, at least your initial visit. Right. So if someone is dealing with hydration issues, even a little bit of brightening, I can brighten in my treatment room that day and you'll see results. If you're oily, all of those, I can make a mask with collagen and charcoal and spinach and kale,
wow.
so that has antioxidants. So it will put moisture back in your face, but also draw out that oil.
Absolutely.
Right. So that we can see them pores.
Yeah.
So I like that one because I have better options. What the Army has taught me very well, and then being a logistician, I need to have options.
Yes.
I can make better decisions with more options that I have. So I rather do that. And for the consumer, so they come in there and we see, and Twiggy does their analysis, that I know exactly then, hey, this is what we can do when we can do that, and then of course making sure we know what their contraindications are, things that they're allergic to, even something down to food allergies.
Yeah.
That will play a role in that. So I love that. And then I feel it's a reasonable price. That where can you go and get all those modalities in there under $200.
Right.
I don't do add-ons. I don't do add-ons for dermaplane. I don't do add-ons for microdermabrasion because everything is custom.
Yeah.
Every time you come on my bed, I'm customizing your service.
That speaks volumes.
Because not everybody's skin is the same.
No.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you might come in 1 month this month, and you come in here next month, your skin has changed.
Yeah.
So what I put on your face and used as your service last month might not be right now. So every facial is customized. Everyone.
Wow.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's good thinking.
And then I thought about when I used to have to get my face done. Like nickel and diamond. What if I want this? I want that. Like, why do all that?
So who pampers you?
So my esthetician's in Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
My esthetician's in Charlotte. She just moved to Charlotte. She was here.
Oh, man.
So I have to travel to Charlotte now.
Make it a day trip. Have
I
fun
do,
with
'cause
it.
my
Go
listen,
do brunch.
My family lives there.
Oh, okay.
So my daughters
Yeah.
live up there. My grandsons live up there. So when I do, I go up there and make it a whole day.
Okay. Because
Definitely.
you gotta get pampered
Yeah.
too. You take care of. We're healers. We heal people every day, and you gotta do that for yourself.
So
too.
I'm starting to learn that even more so, right? That I know me. I'm an empath. Now in this profession, I had to do it even more in mental health, but more in this. I'm not trying to transfer. That's why I say if you're not of right, you're not gonna be able to get through the door.
Yeah.
Because there's energy in there already that if it's not an alignment, not connection, alignment, you're not gonna want to come in there no way.
Yeah.
So I try to ensure that space is clear like that, so when people come in, that they can say whatever they need to say and they can dump it, and then we pray it out of there and be okay.
Well, your path to get to your business speaks volumes on the military structure and the evolution that you did in the military to go to mental health and then come into the beauty industry because they beauty dump all the time. Yeah. And we have to be able to take all of those things and still leave it at the door for ourselves as well, because we can't take on that when we go into our real world.
You know how they say service providers are like our therapists too? Like you're like for real a therapist.
Absolutely.
Like we play like we're therapists, and we'll let our clients trauma dump and we'll give advice or we'll let them just vent. But like you're all of that.
I didn't really realize that until like probably I opened up in November, so I would say my birthday in April.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of revelations came out in the month of April.
I was just about to ask you how long you've been in business too.
Yeah.
So since November of 25?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I feel like you've been in business longer than that.
Well, that's because of my skincare.
Oh,
Ugly Essentials.
Okay. Because I see you on social media all the time.
That's because of skincare.
I thought you've been in business
What's
at least a year.
Ugly Essentials.
Oh my gosh. How did you come up with that name?
So when I used to do therapy, I did vision boards with my clients, right? And then we go back after 9 days or whatever, we go back and knock off those things that we had on there. And one of my young girls, she wrote it on her vision board, ugly. And I was like, what? She said, I just thought about those as an acronym. And I was like, where'd you get that from? She said, because you're always, Miss McKinney, saying you got to love yourself before you can love anybody else.
Oh,
So that's what I named the business. You gotta love
wow.
yourself.
Wow.
For Ugly Essentials. Because everything in there is to help you enhance, not to take away.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Just enhance. Body butters, skin. I have my own astringent. I have my own face cleanser. So my husband has a beard line.
Oh, wow.
And then we have a hair care line. We have a silk press that lasts.
You should
6
have brought your
weeks.
products. We could have laid them out on the table.
See, that's So what I'm trying to do now is to streamline and synchronize all of them together, right?
Okay.
I really believe there's not enough time in the day, right? And my brain does not like to stop.
Yeah.
No.
Right? I'll think of something and I'm like, okay, what about this? What about this? What about that? And then God, Lord, we have this Claude and this Chat GPT, right? So I named mine Twiggy, just like my skin analyzer's named Twiggy.
Okay.
So my husband will laugh about it. He'd be like, you spend more time talking to that Chat
To
GPT
Twiggy.
than you did me. I was like, bro, I'm up in here thinking of some things. That's how I
Yeah.
thought about the concierge business.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody has concierge
Oh.
aesthetics in Fayetteville.
Ah.
I know that's right.
Different levels of income. Different levels of income.
Ah.
Absolutely.
So, it was just time. It was just time. So now I have to go back and backtrack.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we got to bring Ugly back on where it needs to be
Yeah.
at.
No, I
she's
completely-
great, but however, let's give her a little bit more love now because it was unstoppable
Yeah.
to get her picked up on the feet. she
And when you can
rooming.
do anything that you put your mind to,
Yeah.
like
There's
you
no
want to
stopping.
do everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it's hard to kind of pull back or like shelve some things aside for a little bit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. So I had to
Yeah.
put that to the 60 day. That's going to be in the second quarter or whatever.
Yeah.
This quarter, right now it's all moving unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
she not going nowhere. Ugly been here. That was a COVID baby business.
I know,
She's still
right?
here.
Okay.
So she still get a tax return. So yeah. And it was always designed for the aesthetics and then the skincare to be nestled under it.
Okay.
So I just did them backwards.
Okay.
Opportunity.
And you mentioned you're an author.
Yes.
What's the title of your book? Or books?
Right.
Books.
Right. So my last book that I did, which I have gifts for y'all,
Oh.
is
thank
a
you.
31-day devotional.
Oh.
And it's called Unshaken.
Okay.
Right? Building resilience through self-care and faith.
Oh.
So what I
love
wanted
that.
to do was to have a product for anyone as long as they can read. Right? So our
Mhm.
teens, our kids, and
My
even
daughter
our
was gonna love
elderly.
that.
Right? And then on different things like joy, anxiety, dealing with bullies,
Mhm.
Yeah.
right? Because we deal with bullies as adults. They're running around here
Yeah.
like roaches.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
So we have to have the tools to eradicate them, either assimilate them or eradicate them.
You have the copy here?
Of course.
Yeah,
I
let's
have one
show
for
let's
you.
show the people. Oh wow.
And there is, I call our crack,
the cover.
our oatmeal and honey
Oh.
lotion. It does not, it's good for eczema, it's good for psoriasis. It does not interfere with your perfume.
Okay.
Because when I made it, I was going through cancer and I did all the different scents. I needed clean scents.
Oh, she even
So,
wrote in
and then
it.
I love perfume. So I didn't want anything to overpower that.
It is.
Oh, I
light,
love
but
the note that you put on it.
Yeah.
So guys, make sure you grab this book too.
And that's on Amazon.
yeah. So
Just
we'll
that's
drop
on
the link for
Amazon.
the book as well.
Mhm.
Definitely gonna read this.
And then
Thank
my
you
next
so
book
much.
that's coming out, it's an anthology I did with one of my other writing mentors, and it's called Black Diamonds.
Okay.
It's a second chronicle. So in that, I talked about my domestic violence marriage.
Oh
in the
wow.
Army. So the first time I talked about it is when I was a guest speaker at the Remember My Name vigil that Cumberland County does every year for domestic violence. I spoke there last October.
Wow.
So
Did not know that.
yeah, I wanted to talk about being a young private in the Army, being here at Fort Bragg, being dual military, and being in a marriage that you did not know was going to be violent? And what was those second thought artifacts? Like 2 attempts of suicide,
wow.
being admitted, right, to Holly Hill, learning who your friends are, who you're not your friends are, right? Learning how to ask for help, learning that it's okay, but just know that if someone puts their hands on you, and not necessarily just putting their hands on you, any type of abuse. You know, I think it's something my sister says, that we don't know in today's society how to be kind anymore. So it's truly, if you have to think about it twice, maybe that means that you're not supposed
You
to
shouldn't be doing
speaking it or
Yeah.
doing it,
Yeah.
right? But however, people are in their space. So that's why I say about the capacity, we just have to give them grace, and then you move and shift the way you need to. So I really feel, and also in this episode, God is not connecting me to people. He's aligning people in my life this time, not connecting.
Yeah.
So I really feel there's a difference. You can connect with people and there's a connection. But however, when it comes to alignment,
I feel like it's a deeper level.
it is. And I
Yeah.
think that you can I don't have to explain, and you understand what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that's what he's been doing in this episode.
Wow.
It's alignment.
Wow.
So and actually pulling out the connections, removing the connections.
I had no idea the trauma that you've gone through.
Yeah.
That you've gone through a lot.
It just goes to show that success does not look like a straight
Yeah, it's not a
arrow
linear
upwards.
thing.
It-
You've been doing this
the
a lot of
whole
your
way
life.
up. Yeah. And I love the fact that your career is your ministry. That's powerful. Yeah. To put your talents and your faith together.
Yeah, and I feel like what I have to learn, what I'm learning now is I have to safeguard that, because people, we're not kind. We're not kind.
Yeah.
We're not kind.
Mhm.
And then again, let's not talk about, I call it black on black crime.
I know, right? We do need to start talking about that more, though.
I agree.
Eventually, I think
I
we
agree.
do need to.
I
It's
agree.
too-
Yeah.
Our elders used to speak about it a lot, and now that they're not, speaking about it, or they're not here to speak about it anymore, you can just feel like the quietness, the like fog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an unnecessary tension.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And this is what we should all know about energy. Energy does not lie. Like, you walk into a room and then you can feel it, just like you said, tension. So, and where are you going to feel it at? In your gut. So that's all nervous regulation, right? So we do a lot of that in my treatment room, right? Besides pray, besides laugh,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. We're human. So I'm not gonna say I don't be petty messy. Yeah, I am. God knows that. God knows it. I like being petty messy. God knows that in me. He knows that. So, but also too, for real, some people don't even get prayers for themselves. We just don't know what people go through.
Yeah.
So just being kinder. And I've always been that person, even as a child. My mind is already, I'm gonna say what your mind don't want to say. Your mind is saying, or should I say your mouth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Your mind is saying it. Your eyeballs are saying it.
Yeah.
Your whole face is saying it. But you don't want to put it out your mouth. Okay, well, I'm that chick. I'm that chick.
And where are you from?
New York.
Baltimore?
New York.
New York. Okay. Yeah.
Born in Brooklyn, raised in the Bronx.
Wow.
So, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yep.
And why not be direct? Then we, again.
So there's no confusion.
So there's no confusion.
Uh-huh.
However, we've always did the song and dance society with communication.
Uh-huh.
I think I got better with communication when I couldn't see.
Oh.
So that caused me to ensure I'm hearing,
Uh-huh.
right? And not multitasking.
Uh-huh.
So I do a lot of meditation now. Just sitting in quiet space. I don't have a problem being by myself. I don't have being being in a quiet space and sitting still.
There's strength in
Because actually he put me down. He put me down a few times with cancer.
Wow.
So, and then he put me down with demise. So I know how to sit still. And now we're just going through that now.
You're like, okay, I got it. I'm gonna
So
slow down. I'm gonna
we
sit
got
still.
to figure that out. And I will say this, that my husband suffered a acute stroke on the 3rd of June.
As in last week?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
my
we just got him
gosh.
out the hospital on Thursday. So, yeah.
Oh,
We'll
my
talk about this.
gosh.
Oh yeah, he's doing a lot better.
Great.
But rehab, we got rehab.
Is he at home
Yeah,
recovering?
he's at home now.
Okay.
So, I like I tell him that's his journey with God.
Yeah.
Right. That listen, you need to sit down. You're doing too
Wow.
much.
Yeah.
You need to sit down. Because some of us are hard headed. He's a Leo. I'm Aries. I'm hard headed. I know that. And he definitely hard headed.
Yeah, Leos are.
Them Leos, girl, they're not for the weak. They're not for the
My
weak.
husband's
No,
a
they
Leo
are
too.
not.
They're not for the weak.
Very much
Now,
so
them
fire.
Leo women are, oh my God.
Very much
But them Leo men,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're not for the weak.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
not for the weak, honey. We got
Not
to
at
take,
all.
we have to take a psychotropic. We got to go to therapy. We got to do sound baths. Listen, read some books. Yeah.
I know.
They not for the weak.
Gotta stay centered.
Yes.
I was going to ask you what inspired your business name, but I kind of feel like I know what it is just based off of our conversation is that you are unstoppable.
Absolutely.
Like nothing that gets in your way or nothing that tries to stop you,
Mhm.
like you're unstoppable. You're going to,
That's why I named it.
yeah.
And specifically, not just go over the hurdle, but you like use the hurdle to get up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the key. That's what
Absolutely.
makes
Yeah.
you different, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just time. We can't get time back.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Still trying to do better with that.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
At 54. However, I this year I realized that I spent a lot of time on things that are not my responsibility.
Yeah.
So now putting that into action and not worrying about externals, what they have to say about it at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's easier said than done, specifically when you're around folks. And I'm not saying that we're always around people that don't want to do things in their life. It's just, again, just thinking about me. I don't try to look at, hey, let me see what Rose is doing with her life.
Yeah.
You know, and how she is thriving. No, I'm just need to thrive for Michelle
Yes.
and not thrive or survive with like everybody else.
Yes.
So just knowing to do that, it's a little bit scary sometimes.
Yeah.
Right. But I know at the end of the day, that's the right thing to do. And then too, with my mom has been passed since 2002. So she died 6 weeks of pancreatic cancer before I went to OCS.
Oh, wow.
So all of
That's
this,
tough.
she doesn't see that. So, and my mother died at 50. She was 54 when she died.
Wow.
So another reason this year is like pivotal. Next year is going to be the bomb. I'll let y'all know.
Yeah.
Where we're
I know,
gonna be
that's
at.
Oh,
I don't know
right.
where we're going to be at for my 50th. I already wanted to be in Bali and Thailand, but
Yes.
Yeah.
honey, I need them to figure out this war and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
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 We
Yeah.
could go, honey, go over there.
Oh, we were just talking last episode about how women back in the day were afraid to celebrate
Mhm.
getting older and like it was unheard of for like,
Mhm.
oh, my 50th party.
Parties and-
Yeah, we're celebrating now. So
Absolutely.
55, what a great year.
Even what
And
we
my
put
mom didn't
into
make it.
ourselves.
So that makes it even,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
wow, okay.
Yeah.
But you're living her manifestation.
Absolutely.
Yes. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And she's so proud. She's looking down on you right now. So proud.
There's only one you too. I think that
Mhm.
that's very needed to say.
Yeah.
Like to your point of other people looking at what do they have going on, what are they wearing, there's only one you, so be the unique
Yeah.
version
Absolutely.
of what you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because we were just here talking about when we were talking about the scrubs, and I just remember when people like, well, why don't you? Why I don't want to? I'm telling you, I'm not doing it.
Yep.
That
Not
works.
doing
You
it.
want to be an individual and show your
I- no, that's
individuality.
it. I don't get to wear my Louboutins every day.
Yes.
Now I can if I want to. So that's how you collect dust. That's how we have so
Yeah.
much stuff. That's how you turn into a hoarder.
Yeah.
No, let's get all that.
Yeah.
No,
Put it on.
put it on. Absolutely. I have one more thing I need to do that will be totally done with the TV station, and then we'll go to another TV station.
Yeah.
That's my 5-year, 10-year goal.
I was going to ask you that. Yeah. Like where you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years.
I actually see it in two.
Okay.
A wellness center in Rayford.
Yes.
All of that. Because I'm getting ready to go to massage school.
Oh.
That's the last piece. I promise you, that's the last piece.
Drop that bomb.
Yes.
I haven't told that to anybody. So when this airs,
We
everybody will know.
exclusive?
Yeah,
What?
I haven't. Only my family knows that I
Oh
start
my
school in September.
gosh.
I'm excited for this wellness center.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're going to have the aesthetics background, the mental health background, the massage. Like that's
Yeah.
going to be a true wellness
Yeah.
center.
Yeah.
Are you going to build staff around that? Or are you
Yes.
gonna...
I could
I
see you
love
doing-
that.
I see it. I just don't know how I'm going to put that in there because I love being in the treatment room.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
However,
yeah,
I
it's gonna be hard.
know there's going to come a time that I need to be out there.
Yeah.
Because I want me. I already.
And then you can wear your
Started
Louboutins
very
even
okay.
more. Just
Yes.
walk around
Right.
You
Right.
can walk around in your Louboutins.
Absolutely.
Everybody okay? Wants a coffee?
I know.
That's right.
Click, click, click
That's
down the
right.
hall.
That's
I
right.
love that for you.
I
Yeah.
really do.
I love it. You've
about a
worked
mobile
so
spa.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
29 years in the military and then 5+ years behind the chair. Like it's,
Mhm.
yeah.
And it's growing, and there's more to come. And
More to come. I'm excited for you.
Yes.
Because I know you're
Wow.
going to do that mind and body
Oh yes.
with the
Yes.
massage.
Yes.
I know you're going to
Yes.
do that.
Yes. And I already have a partner. She's a masseuse already too.
Oh,
nice.
love
So
it.
yeah. It's gonna be dope.
Wow, I love it. I cannot wait.
gonna be
I'm
dope.
excited for you.
It's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
It's dope. So we're gonna have to do a whole bunch of other collaborations.
Yes.
You know, I don't know why we don't think that way off the bat, right?
Mhm.
It's almost like when people are either optimistic or pessimistic. I've always been optimistic. I don't know why we want to have pessimists in the world.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the
Condition.
mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
It's
I'm just like, why do you want to think about the worst before you think about the positive?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, but again, that's where we at sometimes in their space and they haven't
Yeah.
figured it out yet. And that's okay. But it's just too much money out here. When we hear about saturation, I hear about so much about saturation in the hair industry, saturation in the aesthetics industry. Bless
Yeah.
you.
Bless you.
However, everybody's not doing what you're doing. Everybody's not doing what you're doing. Everybody's not
Mhm.
doing what I do.
Yeah.
If we all come together, one, that's less load on you,
Yep.
right? Financially, everything. Why we won't come together in the first place?
Yeah.
Because everybody sees each other as competition,
Yeah.
which I
Yeah.
still don't
Or
understand
they
to this
just
day.
don't. I think honestly, too, is deeper than that. I
It
think
is.
that people have a value issue. And because they don't see their value, they don't know where that fits in a space with
yeah.
another person.
I
Yeah.
absolutely agree with
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
That's where the intimidation comes in. So they feel like they
Uh-huh.
have to compete, or they feel like, and I'm talking about the spirit, because that's a spirit.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
actually a spirit.
Mm.
And they all got names. I'm being for real. This part, I like to joke, but for real,
Yeah.
there are spirits for anger. There's spirits for liars. They're all named. They're named
Mhm.
in the
Wow.
Apocryphal Bible. They're all named. So that is a spirit that needs to be released from people.
Mhm.
However you want to call it. I'm not talking about doing the exorcism and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, it needs to be released.
Yeah.
So, but a lot of us don't know that. And then
Mhm.
too, where do we really think about hear about loving just on ourselves? Just knowing that, just being respectful, that's not
Mhm.
being respectful to your own self.
Mm.
So we got to do better with self-love,
Mhm.
and then we can change.
Wow.
Yeah.
So motivational speaker, do you have an event coming up that we can tell people
I
about?
do. So I think it'll be all right. I think they're getting ready to put it live on August the 1st
Okay.
at the warehouse. There is a woman's not empowerment conference, but she's having a sisterhood event,
Okay.
and I'm one of the panelists.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And we're going to talk about sisterhood. We're going to talk
Nice.
about what does that look like, whether you're in an organization or you just want your friends, your own sister self. What does
Mhm.
that look like? How should it look like? What are the things that we go through?
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that.
Okay.
That is going to be different.
Yeah. So y'all be on the
Different.
lookout for August
Yes.
1st, the event that she's going to be a panel member on. Are you going to have updates on your social media regarding
Yes.
that?
Yes,
Yep.
I sure will.
Yeah. So
I'll
make sure you
definitely.
follow her social media. If you're not already following, how can they find you?
So everything is Unstoppable Aesthetics, and then my personal is Michelle McKinney.
Okay. So make sure y'all follow her, and we'll also make sure to drop that in our description so you don't have any issues finding her. But Wow, this has been a wonderful, wonderful conversation. This is part of the segment where we go into our glow and grow because we are out of time.
Yes.
We could talk all morning.
Yeah, we
could
could.
talk all morning.
Especially about conversations like this.
I
Yes.
know, because it's relatable. Like I
Yes.
connect with the military,
Yes.
being an esthetician, and people not believing in what you want to do because they think the army is all that there is in life.
Yes.
So yeah, I relate with that. But
Absolutely.
I think you've got the glow today.
I do. Give us a second, y'all. Do I? You do. I do. I actually do.
Yes, you do. For real, for real.
For real. So my glow today is going to be for you to be you, literally.
That's right.
Just be you. My
right.
dad used to teach me
That's
this
right.
growing up. It didn't matter if I was going to school. It didn't matter if I was going to a friend's house. Before I walked out of the door, he used to say, my only advice to you is for you to be you. You won't be confused. You won't know. You won't have to figure out what choice to make, because if you just listen to yourself and you be you, then you can make it a lot more easier for yourself. So that's my glow.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
love
And
that.
my grow for today, I feel like is more specific to you because of your story. But the grow is my military training gives me unmatched focus, precision, and dedication. These exact skills continue to make me a master of my craft.
Amen.
So
Listen to me. I'm like, amen.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Yes. The dedication, the passion that you poured into people, into our country, serving our country, like all of that now into the aesthetics world or into massage now that you're about to do, like you can literally be anybody that you want to be because of who you are and
Yep.
your work ethic. And I respect that about you.
Don't make me cry.
And
No, seriously.
no, because
Yeah.
it's, and a lot of people who are mature or who are career women or stepping into their second and third careers feel like there's nothing else for them. And the fact that you are in your 50s and you're still like believing in yourself and doing whatever the hell you want to do, that is admirable.
Well, I got
So-
it from when I used to tell my soldiers what you want to be when you grow up.
Yeah.
That's how we got to
Yeah.
do when we get out the army,
Yeah.
or out of anything that you've been in for that long.
Yeah.
That's a whole life. That's
Yeah.
a career. I don't know how people get out of there and be like, "Oh, the army was a job."
Yeah.
Oh, I feel that's a value.
Yeah.
That's a value problem.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, so
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You might not play well with others.
Mm-hmm.
I need to think about that.
Yeah.
But it's just, and I think the military is easy, actually.
It is. You just do what you're told, be in the right uniform, be in the right place at the right time.
If this old person here that was about to go to jail for Grand Theft Auto can do it,
Oh no.
Stop.
Oh
yes,
no.
ma'am.
Part 2 coming soon.
Yeah, part 2.
things that you would never thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But life is funny.
Yeah. Yeah. But thank you so much for
Thank
being
you
our
for
guest
having me.
today.
Thank
Definitely
you
got
for
to have
having
you
me.
back. Definitely got to have you back. And you sharing our story, we really appreciate it. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I
And
love
thank
this.
you guys for joining us, tuning in. If you haven't gotten our shirts, you know where to get them. Our link is in our bio on our Instagram page. So make sure you grab a shirt. Also, make sure you check out her websites for her products and her books. But until next time, bye.
Bye.